Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I would like to introduce you a short training routine that you can practice when you don't have enough time to go to the dojo. And when you are in a busy day, you don't have enough time for training, but you still would like to practice a little and continue to improve. So this short training routine is made of 5 Kihon drills that you can practice either in a sequence, like in a row, or just one by one during the day. So the first thing is when you have not so much time to train, you have to think about what you want to work on during your training. So you have to set up an intention. So maybe it will be improving your technical skill, maybe it will be working on your spirit, maybe it will be working on your condition, on your physical and body condition. So you just have to put an intent. And usually in karate, the same training can be used in one or another one of this intent, or maybe the 3 at the same time. And each of these 5 exercises are designed to work on 1, 2, or 3 Shotokan karate core principles. That's why I like these exercises. Usually when you are training alone at home, it's very difficult to train a lot, to stay a very long time in Zenkutsu dachi. And it's difficult to keep your intent and your spirit, the good spirit. So if each time you come back to Chisentai, your body can relax and you can put a good intention. It's easier to put good intention and have a good focus during the exercise. So each of these 5 drills will start from Chisentai. Please be careful during this exercise. You want, first one, Oizuki, you don't want to break your technique. You try to have your body straight, keep your hips parallel to the floor, and just go forward, Oizuki. And try to be very relaxed. You relax here, you go relax here. Okay? So first thing, do not break your technique, like 1, going down. Try to keep your hips parallel to the floor and push behind your hips here. And do not forget to have a proper timing, which is Ichi, San, Shigo, all together. Okay? So first thing, you're here. I'm going Oizuki here. Then I'm going to make Gyakuchi Uke. And from here, I don't want to raise too much. I need to keep pressure. I need to create power from body compression. So I try from here to bring back my front leg and keep the same height here. So there is a lot of tension here. So now I can release, with my body very relaxed, I can release all the tension and bring all my power form. Okay? H, nip, sam, I back, chi, go, look, I back. If your intent is to improve your skills, try to practice mindfully. Try to be fully in your training. Maybe this training for you during your day will only last 5 to 15 minutes. So it's possible to improve during a very short amount of time. But you have to know what you want to change in your karate, and you have to practice very mindfully. And of course, if you want to practice like your body condition, you take all 5 exercises and you make maybe 10 or 20 reps on each side, and you make all like kind of interval training, and you make the first one very quickly, a little pause, maybe 20 to 30 seconds, and the second one, because this time for you it will be your physical condition. Okay, so you just have to set up the right intent before your train. So very important here is to make pressure on your front leg to keep your back straight. You're here, I want to go Zenkutsu dachi forward, made Oizuki. I need to make pressure and not to create unbalance here, and I'm not able to move anymore. I want to push and open here and keep my back straight and my hips parallel to the floor. Ich, ni, san, I back. Chi, go, look, I back. And try when you make Oizuki, all together, all together. It's very, very important. First, Gyakuzuki is kind of difficult because I used to create a little opening in our hip and to make Gyakuzuki. Like in Cultivate, when we make Gyakuzuki, I used to create this little hips opening, and from this hip opening, you create your Gyakuzuki. But if I'm here, I don't want from here to create this move backward, because my intention is forward. So if I'm here and I'm creating a little opening, it must be in the motion forward, but not too big. Too big. You don't want to make 1 and 2. This will make your technique in 2 times, and we only want to work in 1 count. On 1 count, you can make your Gyakuzuki forward like you create inside the feeling of making a hanmi, but you are not making the hanmi, just inside the little feeling, and you go here. But you create the feeling. You feel. I have the same feeling when I do that. Sorry, when I do 1 forward here, I have the exact same feeling that when I make it from here, because I'm creating it from inside. It's a matter of sensations. So we have to focus on the sensations and build our technique from inside. I back. I stand. Chip. I back. I go. Look. I back. Last one. I switch. Hut. When you move forward in Kokutsu dachi, do not do like open and your Kokutsu dachi is here. Do not turn and open. And do not move your weight too much forward. What you want is, I'm going straight here, and last moment I'm opening, but I'm not opening here. It's not Kokutsu dachi anymore. I'm here, I'm going straight. So my leg is going forward, but my weight is still back. And last moment, here, and then put pressure on this back leg. And from here, with this pressure, I release. Kizamizuki and Gyakuzuki. Forward, open. Big move from the hip. I jump and back. One thing, when you open in Kokutsu dachi, I see many people coming here and opening and with no pressure inside the belly here. So you have to slightly pull your abdominal muscles inside, not to be like this, just to counterbalance the big opening here, because you open big and you can slightly bend backward. So what you want from here is counterbalance the action of the big opening with your abdominal muscle here. Not a big contraction, but slight internal contraction of the abdominal muscles, okay? Each knee, I come back. I stand. So we have to put pressure on the back leg and try to remain as low as possible in Kokutsu dachi, but without, of course, as I already told you, without your hips raising back here. You want you here in Kokutsu dachi down and your hip is still parallel to the floor. You don't want to be like this. You want to create your Kokutsu dachi here with your hips parallel to the floor. So from here, it's a great situation to make a Gyakuzuki. Each Mawashigeri, and from here, create the Gyakuzuki. And then, Sanyo Nyashiba Kageuke, Aichi Gyakuzuki. I back. Sion Mawashigeri. Each Mawashigeri. So, we bring our Hikiashi here, we create the imbalance forward, and we control to make Gyakuzuki. And from here, on attack coming, we make Yoriashi, not too big compression, just little compression on the back leg, Agiuke, and then Gyakuzuki. Each Mawashigeri, Gyakuzuki. Try to make not 1, 2, but 1 here. Knee, I stand, relax. I change. I chi, Mawashigeri, Hikiashi, go. I lock, keep your back straight. I sit, push your back long here. This is basically the kind of Kihon routine you can use when you are making a very short training. Maybe you can take one routine, and when you are at home between 2 things that you have to do, you can practice 5 or 10 of one, and several times in the day you can make it. Even if you are at your office, at your job, if you have some like break moments, like empty moments where you don't have any more thing to do that maybe going from a place to another, like in elevator, like maybe during your pause in front of the coffee machine, you can practice like slowly, just with the sensation. That's just with the awareness of what is happening inside your body. This is very important to cultivate if you want to continue to improve in your karate while you are maybe very busy in your daily life, as I am today, and that's why I'm talking to you about that, because when you are very busy, you have many things you committed to, but you still want to improve. You have to think differently, and your karate training cannot stay like just going to training, like follow, and just maybe on 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, just you have your spirit was here only a few minutes, maybe a dozen of minutes, maybe half of the training. It's better to commit for a shorter time, but being 100% in your training, with your mind totally focused, and practice mindfully your short training. And of course, if you can have this spirit in longer training, this is very great. And if you are practicing like this, some small training, like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, you will tend to keep this spirit of having a good concentration, good focus, and putting a good intent in your technique in all the training, and that will be great for your improvement, for your progress in karate. So thank you for following this video. I hope this will be useful for you. If you have anything to ask, any comment, please feel free to use the comment section below the video, and I will see you very soon in another video. Thank you very much. Enjoy your training. Bye.